let's talk about dethronement. That's when a new child is born and the older child is like relocated. He's no longer an only child. So there are behaviors that they will exhibit. They will either be very helpful with the child, which is actually what we're probably all hoping for, or he or she will try, like, regress himself and become a baby-like. Or 3, they will try to hurt the child because the child is now taking their place. So just think for a minute how that child feels. He was on a pedestal. We looked at him and we said, oh, he's going to be a prince one day. He's going to be a lawyer. He's going to be a doctor. He's going to be an auto mechanic and own the whole shop. Whatever it is that your hopes and dreams were, we were constantly doting on this child. And it was just that child. Now that there's a second child involved, we have to be aware that this kid is going to feel displaced, and he now has to find his place in the family again. So these are things that the child, so what is it we can do in order to direct the child into the right path? So instead of when the child hurts the baby, instead of saying, go to your room, how dare you do that? How dare you hurt the child? She's just a little baby. And then go to the baby and like, oh, mommy's going to protect you. Mommy's going to save you. That was showing the older child that he gets punished and he is getting attention, even though it's negative attention for treating the baby badly. It's still attention as far as he's concerned. And the baby gets taught over years of the same kind of behavior that when he or she acts like a victim, then he's going to get attention too. So let's see what happens. Well, studies show that when a child is constantly bullying or treating the other children in the family badly, and you're constantly chastising him for it, that child can become a bully, can exhibit controlling behavior later, can become a juvenile delinquent later in life. And none of these things are things that we want our child to have. The child who's always treated like the victim and always coddled can develop something called learned helplessness. This is over time, like let's say 18 years of this kind of behavior. They can learn helplessness. They can learn to be a victim. And they can learn that they get attention by needing to be rescued by the adults in their lives. What kind of person would this person marry? This person will marry, the victim personality will marry a bully, will marry an alcoholic or a controller, because that's just what they're used to. So we don't want that to happen. What could you do to help the older child be more productive and to develop better feelings in this situation? You can have them help you with the child, help them bring bottles to the new baby, or help them do laundry of the baby clothes, or folding them, or whatever, something that will help them feel powerful in the situation and give them a position in the family. Also, use genuine encounter moments. Have them have special one-on-one time with the parents without the baby, or if the baby's with you, just not giving necessarily attention to the baby. Let them describe something that they're really good at or something that they do really well, and spend that time. Review the section that I have on genuine encounter moments and learn how that looks. Do that with the child. Another thing that you can do is validate the child's feelings. When the child says beautiful things about the baby, or when the child says negative things about the baby, spend that time and allow that child to have those feelings on whether or not he loves the baby in that moment, whether he hates the baby in that moment. Honor the feelings, and and teach the child that that's not a time to hit the child or hurt the child any more than he would want to be hit or hurt. Validate the child's feelings. And that gives them power in all of this.